Woo. Ah, yeah. Ah, whoa.
Akira The Don.
Yeah.
MEANINGWAVE. Because music is a snap.
I was fat. Oh. Go ahead, say something, motherfucker. Yeah, what's up? How you doing, baby? Be in the house. Smash that like. Grab that thing. Oh, that. Someone pop this in the Twitter. Someone pop this in the group chat. Let the people know what is up. Let the people know what is going on. Let the people know what is going down. Oh, that. Buen dia in the galleria. Es un día muy hermoso y vivo aquí. Bop. Hey, chocolate milkshake. It's okay. Oh. Welcome to the world, welcome to the show. We back, we haven't done the stream in a long ass time. We're doing the stream today. That's what's happening. What's happening? We're doing the stream, baby. We're doing the stream. We got the Marcus Aurelius vinyl. We got the Marcus Aurelius vinyl test presses in. That's what's up. And we're gonna listen to Damn. How you feel about that? How you feel about that? Ooh. Shouts out to this beat. Shouts out to this beat. Real ones know what this beat is. What's up, gang? How's everyone doing? What up, 2076? Back. What up, Tahani? What up, Jordan? What up, Scoops? What up, Bleat? We're going to house. What up, Blanks? 2076. Walking Mobart is in the house. What's up, Papa? Como esta? Civ Cypher's in the house. When I grow up, I aim to have a rotary player. Yes, you should. When I grow up, I aim to have a Discord that will let me log into it, checking for updates. If you're on the Discord, let the Discord know the stream is cracking. Do you mean that solid? God bless. It's okay. What up, X Ginger Cat X? What up, Sif Cypher? What up, Shecky? What up, all of y'all? How are you doing? Welcome to this. Welcome to this. Welcome to my casa. Yo, felicidades. Shecky says my Instagram got hacked. I've not been up to date with behind the scenes. Akira The Don, MEANINGWAVE. What's up? That sucks. That is not good. That's very bad for you. That's not good at all. God bless. Yeah, behind the scenes. What's going on behind the scenes? Behind the scenes at the Wave of Meaning. Oh my goodness. What is going on? It was Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Harpreet. Artist Data Science, what's up? Strongskate28, what's up? Sheila, what's up? Says, I'm meeting JBP on Monday, January the 30th, and bringing my vinyl to get signed. Oh, yeah! That's beautiful. Tahani, what's up? Says, visuals are fire today. Hey, gracias. Anyone recognize where I am? Real ones! I know, Mason, drip, I hear a wave building. Yes, you do. G, what's up? Akira The Don. No cap! What's going on out there? It's the People Day. We are live here at the Peak of Recorded thing. We got vinyl. It's there. Look, it's on the platter, ready to play. That's the 7-inch. We also got the 12. We got the album. It's in. If you didn't know, we had an Indiegogo campaign late last year to get Marcus Aurelius Akira The Don Meditations Volume 1 onto vinyl. And it's happening. We got the test presses in. We're going to listen to these. If they sound good, I tell the manufacturing plant in Poland that it's chill. It's Cheeto. Let's go. And then they go and press them, and then you go and get them. Then we go and press them, and then you go and get some. Sagittarius, thank you for the 543 super chat. Well, that's very specific. Is that a special number that I should recognize? It says, Happy New Year, everyone, at the peak of recorded human history. Hey! Feliz Año Nuevo! Yeah, my Discord just won't open. So, yeah. If anyone's in the Discord, tell them we stream it. Tell them it's going down. 2076, what's up? Artist of Data Science, thanks for a great podcast with The Don. About 4 months ago, I enjoyed that. That was a good podcast. If you ain't seen that, Akira The Don, Artist of Data Science podcast. We got a bunch of podcasts. I'm doing a bunch of podcasts at the moment. You'll see little clips of them going out on the channels. They'll be going out on the amazing Meaningwave Shorts channel, for example. Sif Cypher says, love me a test press. That's how I make cookies. What's been going on with you all? How are you doing? What have I missed? What has been happening? There's been a whole lot happening over here I've not yet told you about. I haven't told you about. Maybe I will. I don't know. But hey, shit, further ado. I would say screw further ado. Let's check a vinyl. Shall we check a vinyl? Should we check one? Should we check a 7-inch? I mean, we here. Why not, right? Why not? Why not check a 7-inch? Woo. There you go. I'll put the camera on. Shall I put that camera on? Should we do it? Hey, look, there's the vinyl camera. I'm gonna press a button. Look, it's spinning round like a record baby, round.
Akira.
The Don.
He's got clout.
You do!
When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. They are like this because they can't tell good from evil. But I have seen the beauty of good and the ugliness of evil, and have recognized that the wrongdoer has a nature related to my own. Not of the same blood or birth, but the same mind, and possessing a share of the divine. Not of the same blood or birth, but the same mind, and possessing a share of the divine. So none of them can hurt me. No one can implicate me in ugliness, nor can I feel angry at my relative or hate him. We were born to work together like feet, hands, and eyes, like the two rows of teeth, upper and lower. To obstruct each other is unnatural. To feel anger at someone, to turn your back on him, these are obstructions. Yo, discard your thirst for books so you won't die in bitterness, but in cheerfulness and truth. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Discard your thirst for books so you won't die in bitterness, but in cheerfulness and truth. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Discard your thirst for books so you won't die in bitterness, but in cheerfulness and truth. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Whatever this is that I am, it is flesh, a little spirit and intelligence. Throw away your books, Stop letting yourself be distracted. That is not allowed. Instead, as if you were dying right now, despise your flesh. A mess of blood, pieces of bone, a woven tangle of nerves, veins, arteries. Consider what the spirit is. Air, and never the same air, but vomited out and gulped in again every instant. Finally, the intelligence. Think of it this way, you are a whole man. Stop allowing your mind to be a slave, to be jerked about by selfish impulses, to kick against fate and the present, to mistrust the future. What is divine is full of providence. Even chance is not divorced from nature, from the inweaving and infolding of things governed by providence. Everything proceeds from it. And then there is necessity and the needs of the whole world, of which you are a part. Whatever the nature of the whole does and whatever serves to maintain it is good for every part of nature. The world is maintained by change in the elements and in the things they compose. That should be enough for you. Treat it as an axiom. Discard your thirst for books so you won't die in bitterness, but in cheerfulness and truth. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Discard your thirst for books so you won't die in bitterness, but in cheerfulness and truth. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Discard your thirst for books so you won't die in bitterness, but in cheerfulness and truth. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Oh, what a glorious thing, waking up in the morning, baby. Oh, what a glorious thing, yeah, to have a whole day. Oh, what a glorious thing, waking up in the morning, baby. Oh, what a glorious thing, yeah, to have a whole.
Come on.
Discard your thirst for books so you won't die in bitterness, find cheerfulness and truth. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Discard your thirst for books so you won't die in bitterness, find cheerfulness and truth. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Remember how long you've been putting this off? How many extensions the gods gave you and you didn't use them? At some point you have to recognize what world it is that you belong to, what power rules it and from what source you spring. That there's a limit to the time assigned to you, and if you don't use it to free yourself, it will be gone and will never return.
Whoa, how about that? Hey, that sounded good to me. How did that sound to you? How did that vinyl sound? How was the sound of that vinyl? Gang, what's cracking? How is the sound of that vinyl? Let me know. I can feel the connection of the energy between each of the points that are listening to the stream right now, says Mark. We are creating our own network in real time and no one is the wiser. You sound pretty wise to me, my guy. Bleak! I used to listen to this song every day on my drive to work. Every day on my drive to work. Every day on my drive to work. Whoop! Every day on my drive to work. 2076 says, listen to the whole Meditations album a week ago and it really resonated with me. And I noticed the little details that happened before. Each time I get something new from it, it is ageless. Ageless! Less age. More rage. Let's get it. Yo. Let's check the B-side. We B-side ourselves over here. Let me know how that sounds to you guys. We're test presses here. We're testing the press. We want to make sure it's good. Shecky says, my first favorite. Hey, how about that? Mason says, Akira, sir, thank you for the glory of the new... Ooh, B-side. Instrumental on the B-side. For the new Young What's joint. Yeah, we haven't streamed. We put out all this stuff we haven't streamed. We haven't talked about it. That's remiss. Hearing Watts read that work from Young also helped me to end my own civil war. Love that it's now a MEANINGWAVE track. 3-track EP, how about that? The Wolf, Akira The Don, Carl Young, CG Young, Alan Watts. That shit came out Christmas. How about that? Merry Christmas. Instant classic. We had a new Goggins song drop Friday. Ugh, imagine. What up, Sif Cypher says, my mom, who doesn't speak English, said raises the roof vibrations Akira from Brazil. Big shout out to Sif Cypher's mom. Big shouts out. Appreciate you, beautiful lady. Sheila, bringing happy tears to my eyes that this is made tangible. Tangible, that's right, tangible. He's tangible out here. We're tangible. It's a tangible time to be alive. How's everything sounding, by the way? I haven't done a stream since November. I came in here to set up the stream like an hour before the stream, and very quickly was reminded to, rewiring the whole studio. I don't know how much of you'll know about my situation, but I'm in Mexico. I'm in a little Airbnb sort of room that I turned into a studio bit by bit. You know, I got here with a couple bags. I just left our home in Texas, supposedly for a few weeks or something, and then couldn't go back. And so I've built this thing in this small space, and to stream in here I have to kind of move everything around, because where this thing is normally is where I would be standing and doing production stuff on the other side of the room. So it's very complicated setting up a stream, which is why I don't stream as much. One of the reasons I don't stream as much as I used to is muy complicado, to set it all up. And it's always some shit like, it worked last time, why doesn't it work now? And there's a wire come out and something's gone somewhere and you have to plug things in. Hence the stream being half an hour late. I'm very grateful for your patience dealing with such things, But I think it seems to me that it's working, and no one seems to be complaining, so I'm assuming it's working, but do let me know if anything is remiss. Hey guys, I've been getting back to reading in Russian, says Alex. Congratulations. Mike Betters says, perfect. Can I still do this?
Perfect.
Yeah, I can. How about that? Ginger Cat says, that was great. Bleat says, the vinyl sounds blessed. That's good. Alex says, my brain is trying to activate again. Dr. Agaricus says, dude, that was epic. Walking More Poet says, those vinyl vibes. Shaky says, smooth as silk. It does sound real nice. That's the instrumental on the B-side of the 7-inch right now, just smooth. Andy Travis says, feels like home. Sif says, the press is splash, wave, tsunami, fire. Says, do you think JBP Wave 5 could be on vinyl? That's my personal favorite, but all your work is good. Blessings. Maybe one day. 5. It's amazing. 5 is still got to be turned into an album. 4 and 5 and 6 have still got to be turned into albums. 4 is actually about 75% complete, by the way. So you'll know. I've been considering putting out the JBP Wave mixtapes as a cassette box set. What do you think about that idea? Because they were mixtapes. I feel like a cassette is like a perfect place for those. Let me know what you think of that idea. Huh? What do you think of that idea? Pressed Blessed, says Mark. Tahani's in the house, says, need to prep for them solar flares by buying some more Meaningwave vinyl. Yes, you do. That's a very good point. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. We'll be, the Meaningwave vinyl will be back in the store. You'll be able to purchase some Meaningwave vinyl. What's going on with you? Pretty soon. We moved to a professional fulfillment center for our vinyl, and it's worked. It works. It works. People who were waiting on their vinyl have their vinyl now, I believe. I'm getting lots of messages from people who got their vinyl. They're very excited. They love their vinyl. It's a beautiful thing. So we'll be putting those back on sale on the store. Sign up at meaningwave.com for the mailing list so that you know when vinyl is available. As, it's only ever limited quantities of these sorts of things, and the windows closed, aren't they? 2076 says, fill your doomsday bunker with Meaningwave. Indeed. Indeed. Sheila says, so happy to see you, ATD. Well, I'm happy to see you. How about that? I'm very happy to see you. Mason says, I need some new meaning threads. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Tell you what. Ooh, this is nice. Tell you what, why don't we have a listen to? We're gonna listen to the album shortly. We're gonna listen to the album shortly. Yes, we are, the vinyl album, and see that if it's good, and see if we are ready to tell the pressing plant to go. Oops, to go, in the words of Jocko, or in the word of Jocko. That's one word, isn't it? Go. But let's listen to this new single that just came out. How about that? Should we listen to this new single? This is a song called Unacceptable.
Akira The Don. MEANINGWAVE, because music is a snap.
I was fat. So I talk about it. Go ahead and say something, motherfucker. I was fat too. And it was hard as fuck every fucking day to get up. I know what it feels like. When you roll your fat ass out of bed and all you want is some fucking damn cinnamon buns and shit. And fucking chocolate milkshake. I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. But I can't want it more than you. And so many people just want it the easy way. I'm sorry, man. It's not. So what they start to do is they build this narrative. It's okay. When the narrative should be, you need to fucking work harder. You need to fucking discipline your mind better. We need to help people more than just saying it's okay. It's okay that you're not fucking willing to fucking help yourself out. That's not okay. It's not okay. It's not acceptable. Even though it's your life, if that's acceptable, that's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. Even though it's your life, that's unacceptable. Than just saying it's okay. That's not okay. That's not okay. That's unacceptable. And there's a lot of people in this world, me included, that if I accepted that, I wouldn't be anywhere. So yeah, a lot of people just fucking, they start creating a narrative about themselves that make it okay. The ultimate get out of jail free card. And now the world is set up to have so many get out of jail free cards. Everything is okay. And you can't say a motherfucking thing about it. It's not okay. It's not acceptable. Even though it's your life, if that's acceptable, that's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. Even though it's your life, that's unacceptable. And just saying it's okay. That's not okay. That's not okay. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. Even though it's your life, that's unacceptable. And just saying it's okay. That's not okay. That's not okay. That's unacceptable.
That's unacceptable. That's brand new. Brand new from Akira The Don and David Goggins. I've been getting messages of people like every day. Akira The Don, more David, blah, blah, blah. More Goggins, plus. Sometimes they say plus. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're just straight up, yo, Akira! You know, some people get very enthusiastic. You know, and I appreciate that enthusiasm, by Jove. I do appreciate that enthusiasm. Brand new, Akira The Don, David Goggins, Unacceptable. That was one of them joints, like literally, I heard that. That was from JRE. He's on the JRE. The second I heard him say, I was fat. So I talk about it. Go ahead, say something, motherfucker. I was fat too. I was like, oh shit, boom, oh shit, that's it, boom, it's a wrap. Like, you listen to the acapella of that, it's the fucking record is there. The record is there. It's one of them ones, it's just the record is there, you know what I mean? The whole thing appeared in my mind immediately. I could hear the music, I could hear the drums, I could hear the fucking hi-hats, right? I knew what the hi-hats was doing, you know what I mean? And I'd stop everything I was doing and go make that tune right there, right then. Boom! Boom! Right there, right then. I did that like the week before Christmas, I think. I did that the week before Christmas, you know? It was just one of them ones. I told you before about, like, sometimes you hear something, it's just glittering, it's just calling out to you. It says, hey, I am a song. Bring me into existence, por favor. I say, okay, shit. I am but a humble beat gardener. What am I going to do? Who am I to, defy the gods? You know what I mean? So, shit. That's what's up with that. I hope you all enjoy it. And all of you all that been like, Goggins, we need more Goggins. Well, you got to be more Goggins. I got a feeling a bunch of you all would like an album. I do got a feeling. Let me know if that's the case. Anyway, yeah, that's unacceptable. And because who was it? Someone was just saying that they wanted some new meaning clothes. So I just made you a little discount code. 10% off everything for you. Gathered here right now listening to this test pressing session. If you input the code TEST at checkout, you'll get 10% off your order at meaningwave.com for the next 24 hours. That's for you. Just you. That's for you because you're here, because I appreciate you. You know? I like the cut of your jib. What's up, Jordan? What up, Julia? What up, Michael? What up, Tahani? Where am I with the chat? I'm so far behind with the chat. I need to see if my car cassette player works, says 2076. Tahani says, yes, to cassettes. NJ Edmonds says, JBP Wave is best JBP Wave. No one has been able to change my mind. Can't wait for May to roll around and to use it to time travel back to 2018. There you go. Jordan says, yes, soon. NJ Edmonds says, 5. I'm not illiterate, I swear. I understand. Sip Cypher says, my grandma still has the analog IQ. I might yoink. You should definitely yoink. Mason needs new meaning threads. Go get some meaning threads then, my guy, with that 10% off discount code of TEST. That's for you. You know what I mean? That's for you. Jordan says perfect, or should I say
perfect.
Hurrah. Shecky says, I love my vinyl. Truth and justice. Chad says, love JBP waves. There's always a deep meaning to them. Yes, there is. Chad says, yes, please, cassettes. Shecky says, yes, cassettes. Sif Cypher says, lemon grab intensifies. First listen, I've been slacking, says Jordan. Yeah, don't be slacking on the wave. What you up to? Don't be slacking on the wave. Share the link with your squad, says 2076. And that is right. That is correct. Sif Cypher says, not much screen time. Now I'm a professional again. Pray for me. Well, yeah, congratulations. That's good. Help yourself out, says Mason. Quite right, too. Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo, check out Vervaeke's new After Socrates lecture series, says 2076. Yes, you should. Check that out. I love my guy. My guy Vervaeke. What an absolute G. Yeah, check that out. I've been listening to that. It's fire. It's got homework assignments and shit. All right? It's got homework assignments and shit. It does require you to have listened to Meaning Crisis, which reminded me that, we got halfway through live waving Vervaeke's Meaning Crisis series as Meaning Crisis and Chill. That was paused by my country relocation shenanigans, and it's still technologically difficult for me to do some of the things I was previously able to do. We're working on a solution to all of that, and I'll fill you in on that soon. But big things are going in. All right, so yeah, I'm aware we got shit to do. I'm aware we got important work to do, and we're doing what we can to make it so that we can do those things. Does that make sense? Yo, Extra Chewy, what's up, my guy? Says, I'll definitely buy from the shop when I have some extra cash. Congratulations, that's a good resolution. Shecky says, my nephew in the Netherlands loves his Playa del Carmen Don Studios t-shirt. Shouts out to him. So much shouts out to him. Background tune is spicy as fuck, says Sif Cypher. Das die disculpe. That's the instrumental for Set for Life with Naval. You know, with Naval. From How to Get Rich Volume 2. We still got Volume 3 and 4 to do. Who needs those? Who needs How to Get Rich? Completing. Huh? Who requires this stuff? Yeah. Oh, I do. I know I do. I've spoken about this before. I make these records because I need them. I make these records because I need them. If I make a record called How to Get Rich, it's because I need to get rich. You know what I mean? Walking More Poets is the Meaning Wave Library of Alexandria. Sheila says, Naval, please! Naval, please! Wow, a stream, says Chill Canuck. Yeah, I know, right? How about that? Special stream. Mason says, look at all these glorious new shirts. This man works. Yeah, he does. Yeah, what you should do... Oh, can I do that? No. Question. Oh wow, that's cool. Hey, I'm gonna show you something. Hey, look at that. That's good. All right, so I can show you my this. I can show you one of my other computers. That's good. Yeah. Oops. Sorry. All right, cool. Hold tight. Question. All right, that's cool. So. Alright, look at that. We're at meaningwave.com. Check it out. We're at meaningwave.com. Digital bundles are now available. Ooh, don't do that. Cool. Question. Hey. Alright, that's not me. Never mind that. Anyway, yeah, go meaningwave.com. Open up meaningwave.com in another tab. I would do that. Remember, you got 10% off everything. You go get some digital bundles if you want, and they're already 50% off. You get another 10% off that. That's crazy. You know what I mean? Digital bundles. What we got here? This is our website, as it is currently. It's very nice. Look, Unacceptable, new single. But as said, new music video. See, you go meaningwave.com, you'll be kept abreast of what's going on. See? You'll know when there's a new music video. You'll know when there's a new mixtape, like The Meaning Pill, Volume 1, Escape the Matrix, which just came out last Friday, I think it was. You know, that's a free download. If you're a channel member or if you support us on the Patreon, you can get a free download of that. You get to keep it forever. How about that? Look, we've got all these beautiful bundles. We've got the All Everything bundle, All Meaning Wave bundle. That bundle, right, is all the Meaning Wave stuff. All of it. All of it in one bundle for you to download and own forever. Amazing. Look, we've got lots of garments. But one thing we have that a lot of people don't know about, because I really don't shout about it enough, because I'm, doing things, is if you go to, how would you even get to it? Fucking hell. Apparel. Yeah, this will get, Apparel, you get to collections. See, it's like a fun game, all right? And if you scroll down and you click Wave Art, right, and you go in here, you're going to find a cool little section. If you arrange this via, say, date new to old. Oh my goodness, what have we got here? Oh shit, that one's ready. Brilliant. Look, there's a shirt with the epic, with the... No, it's not featuring Danica, but anyway, we'll fix that. That's from the Dunewave audiobook series, which people really love. That seems to be picking up love. People, look, see, we've got shirts for all of these things. We've got the Lo-Fi Best of Alan Watts shirt. We've got, look, the Carlin shirt. Basically, what we were working on doing is getting shirts for all of the releases. Look, Stoic Wave shirt in ladies and men's and ladies shirts. So if there's a release that you like, there's probably a t-shirt with the art of it available for you to enjoy, you know? And you could find that by doing that complicated looking navigational thing that I did. Or you could just go up and search for your favorite thing, you know? And maybe it's there. So I would do that. Go to meaningwave.com, because happiness is a side effect of meaning, and go get yourself a t-shirt or something, or you know, a big bundle of downloads or something beautiful like that. How about that? That's what you should do. That's my advice. Love the Butter Said video. Thank you, says Sheki Paval. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you. We got so many videos ready for you. So many videos ready for you coming out. So much dope new music. We've got a brand new single next week. I wonder if I'll play it. I don't know. Chad Comstock says the new t-shirts look great. Thank you, Chad. Chad by name, Chad by nature. You know? Sheki says thank you for all of that hard work, Akira. Hey, it's an honor and a privilege. You know, find nature, find work so in keeping with your true nature that it does not feel like work at all. You know what I mean? Do that. And also work. 2076 says, I've been listening to some Latin mass musical compositions lately. Very beautiful. Well, that's nice. That's very nice. Junus Jutilla, what's up? Julia, what's up? Tie between you and I, Williams, Sunday church in the bath. And let me tell you, I was right in my choice, says Sif Cypher. Yeah, you could be anywhere, but you're here. Shout out to you. And that being said, I think mayhap the time is upon us to listen to the Meditations vinyl. What do you reckon? Check out that Meditations vinyl. Unless there's anything you want to discuss or know about before we do that, you know. I remain your humble servant. I love Maz, says Jordan B from SK. We love you, Meaningwave Autonomous Zone. You know what I mean? Meaningwave Autonomous Zone. In the house. We in the house. You know, we're here. We're an independent cult of meaning. You know what I mean? Hang on, I should put some music on while I try and find that vinyl. It's going to take longer than 3 seconds. And, you know, as an independent cult of meaning, we can do wonderful things together, and it's a joy and a privilege. We ain't got to worry about weird shit like, you know, getting lowballed on contracts or people recording our conversations or you know, people pretending that they weren't world star hip hop video vixens in 2010 or whatever it is. Shout out to that era. That was a crazy era. The best music went on mixtape websites, and it's not on Spotify. You know what I mean? Max B ruled the waves. Shout out to Max B. You know, Double XL had blogs from people like Byron Crawford, and you would go and read them, and they'd have massive articles about like video vixen ladies. And there was a period in time where who was it? The one who went out with Wiz Khalifa, then Kanye West. She was called Amber something. She co-opted the slut walk later on in life. It was very smart of her. I can't remember her name. Anyway, she had like very, very short bleach blonde hair, like cropped. And then all the other video vixens started copying her. I remember one popped up who'd done that. And then years later, she would start popping up on politics shows. It's amazing how people reinvent themselves, you know? Shouts out to reinvention. Anyway, happy to catch the waves, says Christy Decker. Shout out to you. Speaking of Max B, by the way, I do believe he's about to get out of jail. But also, he put out a single the other week, and it's fucking amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I have not yet added it to my DJ library because my son has been using my DJ laptop for his endeavors because his broke. I tried to fix it and reinstall it, and that just completely destroyed it. It was terrible. Oh my goodness. Amber Rose, that was it. Yo. Chris Dubbendorf says, hello. Your Scott Adams Reality Interface album rules. Well, thank you very much. I'm a big fan of that album too. Shouts out to my guy Scott. Shouts out to brother Scott Adams all day long. Chicken nuggets is a banger, says Sheila. Oh! Yeah, you'll miss that. So much been going on. Yeah, Hercules made a song. Was it like last week? Came down here, he freestyled the song in 20 minutes. But like he made the beat, he played the music. I've got it all recorded. So we're gonna make one of our homeschool assignments will be making a behind the scenes video. But yeah, Lil Hercules, and it was very rare, you know what I mean? If you're in the Telegram, I dropped a link to it in the Telegram. That's the only place I did. If you're in the Telegram, you can find that link and you can check out Lil Hercules' song. Sway says, Akira, if this ain't nice, I don't know what it is. The Don. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey. Fool Killer says, it was a good track, Herc made. Hey, thanks. Oh, I'm saying thanks. I didn't do it. Herc did it. He literally freestyled the whole thing. Sweaty free. Is it 2023 game? Lil Wayne in the House of Pain. Sif Cypher said was a solid track. Chicken nuggets, everybody loves it. Ooh. Sway says, hype for this. I've been vibing, getting into records now. Thanks, Don Dilla. De nada. What up, Anonymous? But Max. John says, when do the Indiegogo vinyls come out? Well, here I have the test presses, you know. So we're gonna listen to these and we're gonna see if they sound good. And if they sound good, I'm gonna tell the manufacturing plant in Poland, because that's where the best vinyl plants. For some reason, Poland is best at pressing vinyl, and has been as long as I've been aware. Like my homies had the Starries back when I was in Birmingham in like 98 or 97. I remember them pressing a single and they got it pressed in Poland because Poland was just doing the best record presses for some reason. Still the case. Shouts out to my ancestors. In case some of you all don't know, my grandfather was Polish. I mean, he still is. You know, he's out there in infinity. And I suspect his Polishness remains an aspect of his immortal soul. You know what I mean? But yeah, the Poles be mad good at vinyl. Now, I don't know which side is which. This says side A. So I'm hoping it's side A. You know what I mean? I'm hoping it's side A. Let's check it out. Big up Walking More Poet. Appreciate the support. You bad man. What are you saying, my guy? He says, can you do a shout out for my baby hero, Alex? He woke up from a nap and has joined me as we listen to this amazing album. 5-month-old Meaning Baby. Is he 5 months already? Oh my goodness! How the time doth flutter. How the turntables. Oh my goodness. Shouts out to him. Shouts out to Lil Hero. Shouts out to that little hero. That little wave baby. Oh my goodness. Meaning Babies of the world unite and take over. Meaning babies of the world, unite and take over. All right, let's check out. I hope this is the right vinyl. I hope it's the right side. That'll be good. I hope it works. 33 RPM. Okay, it's not. That's good. Let's see the other side. Maybe the other side is the right side. That says side A, so anyway, whatever. This one. Ooh, moments of truth. Oh, I just remembered. Ah, that's exciting. I didn't tell you about this. So, because this is a relatively short record for us. It's like 45 minutes in total or something like that, right? And that means if I was being stingy, I could have fit that on one vinyl rather than double, right? But the quality wouldn't have been as good as MEANINGWAVE vinyl aficionados have come to expect, you know? Expect and deserve. So it's double vinyl again, but because it's double vinyl and it's not like, 90 minutes or whatever, it means that we've been able to do something, which is press it at 45 rather than 33, which means that it's should be even better quality. How about that? And it's that rare thing of an album that's at 45 RPM. Maybe this is the right side. We'll find out. Ooby, doo. Hey, it is! All right. All right, let's rewind that. Okay, baby. Are you ready? Make some noise. Put your hands together. All right, Walking More Poet says that will be a first for my collection. Yeah, how about that? We're going in. It's a beautiful day to be alive. We're about to listen to Meditations. This is crazy, actually. Think about this. Break it down, right? This is the first playing ever. I haven't listened to these yet. We've had these like a week, and I've been waiting to do this, or like since Friday or something, Thursday, whatever. I haven't listened to this yet. This could go spectacularly wrong, right? We're doing this as a live thing. But bear in mind that like many hundreds and hundreds of years ago, an individual given the name Marcus Aurelius wrote some stuff that was for his own, it was like his own diary. It was supposed to be burned after his death. And now it's an album and it's on vinyl and we're all going to listen to it. It's test pressing for the first time. Legendary moments in history. All right, legendary moments in history. Right here, baby. Right here, right now. Ain't no other place I would rather be. Right here, right now, watching the world wake up from history. Shout out to Jesus Jones. Let's get it.
Akira. He's got close.
My grandfather Verus, character and self-control. My father, integrity and manliness. My mother, her reverence for the divine, her generosity, her inability not only to do wrong, but even to conceive in doing it. My great-grandfather, to avoid the public school, hire good private teachers, and accept the resulting costs as money well spent. My first teacher, not to support this side or that in chariot racing, this fighter or that in the games, to put up with discomfort and not make demands. Do my own work, mind my own business, and have no time for slanderers. Do my own work, mind my own business, and have no time for slanderers. Diagnosis, not to waste time on nonsense, not taken in by conjurers, not obsessed with quail fighting or other crazes like that. To hear unwelcome truths, to practice philosophy study, to write dialogues as a student, and to choose the Greek lifestyle. We can't bet on the clock. Debts and lessons, 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 debts and lessons. The recognition I needed to train and discipline my character, not to be sidetracked by interest in rhetoric, not to write treatises on abstract questions, or deliver moralizing little sermons, or compose imaginary descriptions of the simple life for the man who lives only for others. To steer clear of oratory, poetry, and belles lettres, not to dress up just to stroll around the house, write straightforward letters, to behave in a conciliatory way when people who have angered us want to make up, read attentively, not to be satisfied with just getting the gist of it, and not to fall for each smooth talker. Apollonius, independence and unvarying reliability, to pay attention to nothing, no matter how fleetingly, except the logos, to be the same in all circumstances, loss of a child, chronic illness, clearly, that a man can show both strength and flexibility, his patience and teaching, to have seen someone who clearly viewed his expertise and ability as a teacher as the humblest of virtues, and to have learned how to accept favors from friends without losing your self-respect or appearing ungrateful. Debts and lessons, 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 debts and lessons. Kindness, an example of fatherly authority in the home, what it means to live as nature requires, gravity without airs, to show intuitive sympathy for friends, tolerance to amateurs and sloppy thinkers, his ability to get along with everyone, to investigate and analyze with understanding and logic the principles we ought to live by, not to display anger or other emotions, to be free of passion and yet full of love, to praise without bombast, to display expertise without pretension, literary critic Alexander, not to be constantly correcting people, not to jump on them when they make an error, but just answer their question or add another example, or debate the issue itself, not their phrasing, or make some other contribution to the discussion. Pronto, to recognize the malice, cunning and hypocrisy the power produces, and the peculiar ruthlessness often shown by people from good families. Alexander the Platonist, not be constantly telling people I'm too busy, not be always ducking my responsibilities cause I'm pressing business, catchless, not to shrug off a friend's resentment, even unjustified resentment, but try to put things right, to show your teachers ungrudging respect, and your children unfeigned love.
sounding out there. You're listening to Meditations Volume 1, Akira The Don amongst Aurelius, vinyl test pressing.
my family. Love my family. Love my family. To love my family. Love my family. Love my family. Love my family. To love my family, truth and justice. 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 To love my family, truth and justice. Love my family, truth and justice. Love my family, truth and justice. Love my family. My brother Severus, it was through him I encountered Thracia, Helvidius, Cato, Dion, Brutus, and conceived of a society of equal laws, governed by equality of status, and of speech, and of rulers who respect the liberty of their subjects above all else, and from him as well to be steady and consistent in valuing philosophy, and to help others, and be eager to share, not be a pessimist, never to doubt your friend's affection for you. And when people incurred his disapproval, they always knew it. They always knew it. And that his friends never had to speculate about his attitude to anything. It was always clear. To love my family, truth and justice. 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 To love my family, truth and justice. Love my family, truth and justice. Love my family, truth and justice. Love my family. To help others and be to share. To help others and be to share. To help others and be to share. To help others and be. Maximus, self-control and resistance to distractions, optimism in adversity, especially illness, a personality in balance, dignity and grace together, doing your job without whining. Other people's certainty that what he said was what he thought and what he did was done without malice. Never taken aback or apprehensive, neither rash nor hesitant, or bewildered, or at a loss. Not obsequious, but not aggressive or paranoid either. Generosity, charity, honesty, the sense he gave of staying on the path, not being kept on it, that no one could have ever felt patronized by, or in a position to patronize him. A sense of humor. Love my family, truth and justice. 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 To share, to help others and be to share, to help others and be to share, to help others and be to share. What an amazing record that is. Let's continue listening to Meditations Volume 1, Akira The Don. And back as Aurelius. By the way, anyone who ever DJ'd on vinyl, that shit is really difficult. It's incredibly difficult. How you feeling out there? We listening to Meditations Volume 1, Akira The Don, Marcus Aurelius, final test pressings. Let me know how it's sounding. Let me know how you're feeling.
Hard work and persistence.
indifference is superficial honors. Listening to anyone who can contribute to the public good is dogged determination to treat people as they deserved. A sense of when to push and when to back off is altruism. Not expecting his friends to keep him entertained at dinner or to travel with him, and anyone who had to stay behind to take care of something always found him the same when he returned. His searching questions at meetings, a kind of single-mindedness, almost, never content with first impressions or breaking up the discussion prematurely. His constancy to friends, never getting fed up with them or playing favorites. And his advanced planning, well in advance. And his discreet attention to even minor things, his restrictions on acclamations, and all attempts to flatter him, his constant devotion to the empire's need, his stewardship at the treasury, willingness to take responsibility and blame for both, his attitude to the gods, no superstitiousness, his attitude to men, no demagoguery, no currying favor, no pandering, always sober, always steady, never vulgar or a prey to fads, no currying favor, no pandering, always sober, always steady, never vulgar or a prey to fads. Hard work and persistence, self-reliance always, strength, perseverance, self-control. Hard work and persistence, self-reliance always, cheerful, strength, perseverance, self-control. The way he handled the material comforts that fortune had supplied him in such abundance, without arrogance and without apology. If they were there, he took advantage. If not, he didn't miss them. No one ever called him glib or shameless or pedantic. They saw him for what he was, a man tested by life, accomplished, unswayed by flattery, qualified to govern both himself and them. Both himself and them. His respect for people who practiced philosophy, at least for those sincere about it, but without denigrating the others or listening to them. His ability to feel at ease with people and to put them at their ease without being pushy. His willingness to take adequate care of himself, not a hypochondriac obsessed with his appearance, but not ignoring things either, with the result that he hardly ever needed medical attention or drugs or any sort of salve or ointment. This in particular, his willingness to yield the floor to experts in oratory, law, psychology, whatever, and to support them energetically, so each could fulfill his potential. He respected tradition without need to constantly congratulate himself for safeguarding traditional values.
Shots fired.
Go off on tangents, or pulled in all directions, but sticking with the same old places and the same old things. The way he could have one of his migraines, then go right back to what he was doing. Fresh and at the top of his game, that he had so few secrets, only state secrets, in fact, and not all that many of those. The way he kept public actions within reasonable bounds, games, building projects, because he looked to what needed doing and not the credit to be gained from doing it. No bathing at strange hours, no self-indulgent building projects, no concern for food or the cut and colour of his clothes, or having attractive slaves. He never exhibited rudeness, lost control of himself, turned violent. No one saw him sweat. Everything was to be approached logically and with due consideration, in a calm and orderly fashion, but decisively, with no loose ends. You could have said of him that he knew how to enjoy and abstain from things that most find hard to abstain from, and all too easy to enjoy. But to be strong enough both to bear the one and be sober in the other is the mark of a man with a perfect and invincible soul. Hey. But to be strong enough both to bear the one and be sober in the other is the mark of a man with a perfect and invincible soul.
Dos, tres, get it! Ow!
Hard work and persistence, self-reliance always, strength, perseverance, self-control. Hard work and persistence, self-reliance always.
Civilizations Volume 1, Akira The Don. Vinyl test pressing, first listen. Ooh, baby.
I had good grandparents, a good mother and father, a good sister, good teachers, good servants, relatives, friends, nearly everything good. And that I never lost control of myself with any of them. Although I had it in me to do that, and I might have easily. But thanks to the gods, I was never put in that position, and so I escaped that test. I was never put in that position, and so I escaped that test. And that I wasn't longer raised by my granddad's girlfriend. I didn't lose my virginity too early, and didn't enter adulthood until it was time. Hell, I put it off. That I had someone as a ruler and father who could keep me from arrogance, to live in a palace without bodyguards, without fancy dresses or torches or statues or such like show. That you can live much like a regular person, not remiss in action or careless or ruler when carrying out official obligations. I had the kind of brother I did, one whose character challenged me to improve my own, one whose love and affection enriched my whole life. That my children were born stupid or physically deformed, that I wasn't more talented in rhetoric or poetry. They could have consumed me if I had seen progress, might never have given them up. That I conferred on the people who brought me up, the honors that they seemed to want early on, instead of putting them off since they were still young, with the hope that I'd do it later. That I knew Apollonius and Rusticus and Maximus, that I was shown clearly and often what it would be like to live as nature requires. Thanks to the gods, they did all they could through the gifts that have the inspiration to show that I could live as nature demands. Thanks to the gods, they did all they could through the gifts that have the inspiration to show that I could live as nature demands. And if I fail, it's no one's fault but mine, 'cause I didn't pay attention to what they told me, to what they taught me, practically step by step, that my body has held up for so long through such a life, that I never laid a finger on Benedicta or Theodotus. Even later I was overcome by passion, I recovered, even though I often quarreled with Rusticus. I never did nothing that I regretted later. I know my mother died young, she spent her last years with me, and if I ever wished to help a man in need, I was never told that I had not the means, that I was never put in that position myself, of having to take something from somebody else, that I have the wife I do, obedient, loving, humble, that my children had competent teachers, and for the remedy shown me in dreams, when I was coughing blood, when my head was spinning, spinning. When I had an inclination to philosophy, I didn't fall into the hands of any sophist, that I didn't waste my time on rises of history, or in the resolution of syllogisms, or occupy myself about an investigation of appearances in the heaven. For all these things require the help of the gods and fortune. Thanks to the gods, they did all they could through the gifts that have to ensure that I could live as nature demands. Thanks to the gods, they did all they could through the gifts that have the
Wow, how about that? How about that? That was Disc 1. Disc 1 of Meditations, Volume 1, Akira The Don, Marcus Aurelius. First time listening on vinyl. Anybody? I don't know if anyone at the pressing plant played one of these vinyls before they sent them over. Probably they didn't, in which case this would be the very, very first time anyone's ever listened to this vinyl. And here we are all doing it together, and that is a beautiful thing. If ever I heard one, you know what I mean? How you feeling out there? How's it sounding to y'all? What's the vibes? What y'all saying? I personally very pleased. I think it sounds great. I think it sounds fire. Thanks to the gods. I mean, that's just an amazing sound. I gotta say though, shout out to me. This record's amazing. This record's absolutely amazing. If you ever see one of those, like, I don't know, Rolling Stone or Enemy or any of those mainstream music lists, and they make lists of like best albums, this isn't in there, tell them how foolish they are. Just tell them how foolish they are. If you ever see a list of great recordings and this isn't in there, then that list is just fucking booked, isn't it? That list is booked. Cody says, grateful to Akira The Don. Sheila says, ear candy. Julia, Shecky says, flick that bick. What's mine? Mine's over there by my incense stick. Shecky says, sounds perfect to me. Perfect. Yeah. MEANINGWAVE on its way to 1 billion views. Let's go, says Ryan Flanagan. Perfect. That's right. I don't know how many views we've got. I wonder how many it is. This album is a masterpiece, says the Triode. You are not wrong. I would not disagree. Shecky says, shouts out to Akira The Don and MEANINGWAVE. Ooh. Sounds on fire, so good, says Chad Comstock. High Vibe says there's a list in heaven. Yo, this is the #1 song in heaven. Boom shakalaka! You know what I mean? Shouts out to Sparks. 11 out of 10, says Shecky. There's a lot of dynamite emojis in the chat, candle emojis in the chat. You know, you gotta, this one gets the lighters out, says Andy. That's right, that's a lighters out one, you know what I mean? One of these days we're gonna do as a live show out in the world, and it's gonna be... We're gonna give out, like, torches at the door, just to, like, for people to raise them up. Yo, 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 yo. Andy Travers says, hope mixed with a dash of bittersweet. Sounds amazing. Thank you. High Vibe says, sounds amazing. Thank you. No, sounds... Andy said, sounds beautiful. High Vibe said, sounds amazing. You're both right. You're both right. Ain't bees, just beautiful, Akira. Thank you. Hey, thank you. Ryan says, we've got to get more thought leaders. Really? I know, those guys always annoy me. Distrust anyone who calls themselves a thought leader. You know what I mean? What's that line from Doom? It's not that power corrupts absolutely. It's that power attracts the corruptible. And Ali6 says, just tuned in, am I late? Well, you missed side 1. And side 2. We're now onto side 3. There's 4 sides. You know what I mean? 2076 says more like thought leader, am I right? Oh, wee. Oh, wee. Very good. Muy bien. Muy bien. All right, side 2, let's get it. In case you just tuned in, we're listening to Akira The Don and Marcus Aurelius Meditations Volume 1 on vinyl. These are the test pressings that have just been sent through from the pressing plant. We're listening to these to make sure it sounds good. If we agree that it sounds good, then we will press go on the press. They will be pressed. You know what I mean? And then you'll be getting them. Pressed and blessed. You diggity dig. You know what I mean? Also, we got a 10% off for everybody who's tuned into this live stream. If you want to open a tab, go meaningwave.com, select yourself something fire. You can get 10% off of it by entering the code TEST, all caps, at the checkout. How about that? Julia Hines says,
perfect.
And that is correct. Oh my goodness.
Perfect. Shakalaka.
And we're about to go in on side C. Side C is a good side. Check it out.
Akira
The Don. He's got clout.
When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. They are like this because they can't tell good from evil. But I have seen the beauty of good and the ugliness of evil, and have recognized that the wrongdoer has a nature related to my own. Not of the same blood or birth, but the same mind, and possessing a share of the divine. Not of the same blood or birth, but the same mind, and possessing a share of the divine. So none of them can hurt me. No one can implicate me in ugliness, nor can I feel angry at my relative or hate him. We were born to work together like feet, hands, and eyes, like the two rows of teeth, upper and lower. To obstruct each other is unnatural. To feel anger at someone, to turn your back on him, these are obstructions. Yo, discard your thirst for books so you won't die in bitterness, but in cheerfulness and truth. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Discard your thirst for books so you won't die in bitterness, but in cheerfulness and truth. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Discard your thirst for books so you won't die in bitterness, but in cheerfulness and truth. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Whatever this is that I am, it is flesh, a little spirit, and intelligence. Throw away your books. Stop letting yourself be distracted. That is not allowed. Instead, as if you were dying right now, despise your flesh, a mess of blood, pieces of bone, a woven tangle of nerves, veins, arteries. Consider what the spirit is, air, and never the same air, but vomited out and gulped in again every instant. Finally, the intelligence. Think of it this way, you are a whole man. Stop allowing your mind to be a slave, to be jerked about by selfish impulses, to kick against fate and the present, to mistrust the future. What is divine is full of providence. Even chance is not divorced from nature, from the inweaving and infolding of things governed by providence. Everything proceeds from it. And then there is necessity and the needs of the whole world, of which you are a part. Whatever the nature of the whole does and whatever serves to maintain it is good for every part of nature. The world is maintained by change in the elements and in the things they compose. That should be enough for you. Treat it as an axiom. Discard your thirst for books so you won't die in bitterness, but in cheerfulness and truth. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Discard your thirst for books so you won't die in bitterness, but in cheerfulness and truth. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Discard your thirst for books so you won't die in bitterness, but in cheerfulness and truth. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Grateful to the gods from the bottom of your heart. Oh, what a glorious thing, waking up in the morning, baby. Oh, what a glorious thing, get to have a whole day. Oh, what a extensions the gods gave you, and you didn't use them. At some point, you have to recognize what world it is that you belong to, what power rules it, and from what source you spring. That there's a limit to the time assigned to you, and if you don't use it to free yourself, it will be gone and will never return.
Every minute like a Roman, like a man, undoing what's in front of you with precise and genuine seriousness, tenderly, willingly, with justice, and unfreeing yourself from all other distractions. Yes, you can, if you do everything as if it was the last thing you were doing in your life, and stop being aimless. Stop letting your emotions override what your mind knows. Stop being hypocritical, self-centered, irritable. You see how few things you have to do to live a satisfying and reverent life? If you can manage this, that's all even the gods can ask of you. Yeah, keep on degrading yourself. So soon your chance of dignity, it will be gone. Everybody gets one life. Yours is almost all used up now. And instead of treating yourself with respect, you have entrusted your own happiness unto the souls of others. Unto the souls of others. Do external things distract you? Then make time to learn something worthwhile. Stop letting yourself be pulled in all directions, but make sure you guard against the other kind of confusion. People who labor all their lives but have no purpose to direct every thought and impulse toward are wasting all their time, even when hard at work. Even when hard at work. Ignoring what goes on in other people's souls. No one ever came to grief that way. But if you won't keep track of what your own soul's doing, how can you not be unhappy? Don't ever forget these things, the nature of the world, my nature, how I relate unto the world, what proportion of it I make up, that you are part of nature, and no one can prevent you from speaking and acting in harmony with it. Always. Yeah, keep on degrading yourself. So soon your chance of dignity, it will be gone. Everybody gets one life. Yours is almost all used up now. And instead of treating yourself with respect, you have entrusted your own happiness unto the souls of others. Unto the souls of others. The way that people do, Theophrastus says those done out of desire are worse than those done out of anger.
which is good philosophy. The angry man seems to turn his back on reason out of a kind of pain and in a convulsion. But the man motivated by desire, who is mastered by pleasure, seems somehow more self-indulgent, less manly in his sins. Theophrastus is right and philosophically sound to say the sin committed out of pleasure deserves a harsher rebuke than the one committed out of pain. The angry man is more like a victim of wrongdoing, provoked by pain to anger. The other man rushes into wrongdoing on his own, moved to action by desire. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. You could leave life right now. You could leave life right now. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. You could leave life right now. Leave life right now. If the gods exist, then to abandon human beings is not frightening. The gods would never subject you to harm. And if they don't exist, or don't care what happens to us, what would be the point of living in a world without gods or providence? But they do exist. They do care what happens to us, and everything a person needs to avoid real harm, they have placed within him. If there were anything harmful on the other side of death, they would have made sure that the ability to avoid it was within you. If it doesn't harm your character, how can it harm your life? Nature would not overlook such dangers through failing to recognize, or because it's thought on but was powerless to prevent or correct them. To prevent or correct them. Ay, nor would it ever, through inability or incompetence, make such a mistake as to let good and bad things happen indiscriminately to good and bad alike. Good and bad alike, good and bad alike. But death and life, success and failure, pain and pleasure, wealth and poverty, all these happen to good and bad alike. Good and bad alike, good and bad alike, good and bad alike. But death and life, success and failure, pain and pleasure, all these happen to good and bad alike. And they are neither noble nor shameful, and hence they're neither good nor bad. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. You could leave life right now. You could leave life right now. You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think. You could leave life right now. You could leave life right now.
We're listening to Marcus Aurelius, Akira The Don Meditations Volume 1 vinyl test presses. The test presses on vinyl. So far, so good. Like, this sounds fantastic to me. I don't know about you. Let me know how you're feeling about it. But Andy Travis says this is soul music. Isn't it just? Isn't it just? You know, I told you about how music is time travel, right? How music can be used as a time travel device. You got a record, you listen to it, you bang that shit, you know, you bang that shit hard, you love that shit. Then you move on to other records, right? In the future, if you play that record, you can go back to when you first heard it. Like, if you bang it correctly and then you don't, like, overuse it. But, and when I was making this record, for Grateful to the Gods, I did some audio time traveling back to 2003. 2003, when I wrote Oh What a Glorious Thing to catch that vibe, you know? But I'm going to have to go back and catch whatever fucking vibe I was on making this whole album at some point, because this is magic. There's some fucking magic in this. And what's crazy about it is, like, in retrospect, listening to it now, I can't think of anything else it sounds like. Because it's not, it's a Meaningwave record, but it's not a Meaningwave record wherein I have sampled someone else's voice. So it's my voice, and it's my melodies and rhythms combined with the rhythms of the words themselves. And the words themselves are derived from multiple translations of an ancient text. And that in itself is magical. I don't know if you heard about, there's a video I've been doing the rounds lately with someone explaining how tape versus digital leads to different qualities, because when you're recording to tape, due to the electricity aspect of it, you're capturing the atmosphere of the room as well. Whatever's going on in the room, the vibes of the room, everything in the room is also going to the recording. When you're recording directly inside a computer, it's digital, it's zeros and ones. You're not getting that, right? So this has got a lot going on, because this has got digital recording, it's got analog recording, it's now got analog pressing, it's got aspects of multiple translations and alliterations over many years. There's such a huge amount going into this record. It's kind of mind-blowing if one starts to even think about it for more than 3 seconds. But anyway, let's keep listening, huh? Did I turn it over? I think I did. Last side. This is side D. Side D, baby. Side D. D, motherfucker, D. Learn to speak English. Shouts out to David.
In the world, in the memory of them in time, of them in time. Speed which all of them vanish. The objects in the world, in the memory of them in time, of them in time. And the real nature of the things that senses experience, especially those that entice us with pleasure or frighten us with pain, or are loudly trumpeted by pride. To understand those things, how stupid, contemptible, grimy, decaying, dead they are, that's what our intellectual powers are for. All of them vanish. The objects in the world, in the memory of them in time, of them in time. Speed with which all of them vanish. The objects in the world, in the memory of them in time, of them in time. Understand what those people really amount to, whose opinions and voices constitute fame, and what dying is. And if you look at it in the abstract and break down your imaginary ideas of it by logical analysis, you realize that it's nothing but a process of nature, which only children can be scared of. And not just a process of nature, but a necessary one. Which all of them vanish. The objects in the world, in the memory of them in time, of them in time. Speed which all of them vanish. The objects in the world, in the memory of them in time, of them in time. how that part is conditioned when he does. How man grasps God with what part of himself he does so, and how that part is conditioned when he does. How man grasps God with what part of himself he does so, and how that part is conditioned when he does. How man grasps God with what part of himself he does so, and how that part is conditioned when he does.
What is divine deserves our respect because it is good. What is human deserves our affection because it is like us. What is divine deserves our respect because it is good. What is human deserves our affection because it is like us.
Yo, nothing is more pathetic than people who run around in circles, delving into the things that lie beneath, and conducting investigation into the souls of the people around them, when all you have to do is pay attention to the power inside you and worship it sincerely. Keep it becoming muddled with turmoil, becoming aimless and dissatisfied with nature. Just worship it sincerely. Keep it becoming muddled with turmoil, becoming aimless and dissatisfied with nature. Divine and human.
What is divine deserves our respect because it is good. What is human deserves our affection because it is like us. What is divine deserves our respect because it is good. What is human deserves our affection because it is like us.
Sometimes for its inability to tell good from bad is terrible. A blindness as the kind that can't tell white from black. Even if you're gonna live 3,000 more years or 10 times that, remember, you can't lose another life than this one. You can't live another down, you're losing. Longest demands are the same as the shortest. The present is the same for everyone. Is lost is the same for everyone. And it should be clear that a brief instant is all that is lost. Cause you can't lose either past or the future. How could you lose what you don't have? Remember two things. One, everything has always been the same. 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 Keeps recurring. Everything has always been the same. 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 Keeps recurring.
What is divine deserves our respect because it is good. What is human deserves our affection because it is like us. What is divine deserves our respect because it is good. What is human deserves our affection because it is like us.
Said the cynic and the response is obvious enough, but the point is a useful one if you take it for what it's worth. The soul of man does violence to itself first, when it does its best to become an abscess, a kind of detached growth from the world. To be vexed by anything that happens is a kind of succession from nature, which compromises the nature of all things. To be vexed by anything that happens is a kind of succession from nature, and it compromises the nature of all things. The soul of man does violence to itself when it turns its back on another, or sets out to do harm, as the souls of the angry do. When overpowered by pleasure or pain, when it puts on a mask and does or says anything insincerely and untruly. When it allows its action and impulse to be without a purpose, to be random and disconnected. Even the smallest things ought to be directed towards a goal of a rational animal. Follow the reason it already got. Duration, momentary, nature, changeable, perception, dim, condition of body, decaying, slow, spinning around, fortune, unpredictable, lasting fame, uncertain. The body and its parts of a river, soul's dreams. Life is warfare, a journey far from home. After famous oblivion, the body and its parts of a river, soul's dreams. Life is warfare, a journey far from home. After famous oblivion. What can guide us? Only philosophy, which means keeping the demon in man free from violence and unharmed, superior to pleasure and pain, doing nothing without purpose. No hypocrisy, randomly or dishonestly, not dependent on any man, doing or not doing anything, except what's happening. I know there's a lot it is coming from thence, and above all that it accept death in a cheerful spirit, and there's nothing but the disillusion of that from what it is made. If it doesn't hurt the individual elements to change continually into each other, why are people afraid of all the changing, separating? It's according to nature, and nothing's evil, it's according to nature. Nothing's evil, it's according to nature. The body and its parts of a river, soul is dreamless. Life is warfare, a journey far from home. After famous oblivion, the body and its parts of a river, soul is dreamless. Life is warfare, a journey far from home. After famous oblivion.
Boom, there you go. There you go. Wow, how about that, huh? How about that? Meditations Volume 1 from Aurelius and Akira The Don is on vinyl. That was the first listen to the first test pressing, and I don't know about you, but I thought that sounded fucking amazing. Yeah, that sounded amazing. That's like the best I've ever heard it, and that's an amazing record. Previously, the best I ever heard it was driving from Los Angeles to Texas with Wade, my homie Wade Crescent. We was driving, and it was as we got into Texas, we were listening to this album, and as we got into Texas, it kind of got peaked at that point, and it was very, very powerful and epic. That sounded better. That sounded really good. Holy shit. Chat's going wild. Wonderful, says Kyla. Many hearts and emojis from Julia and XX, and the number one Jim fan says great day, Will. And Jake says more Akira live, and Rick and everyone seem very, very happy indeed. Shout out to everyone locked in live. What up, Brian? Matthew Felty says incredible. Thank you for sharing the stream. Excuse me. Yo! Let's get it, said Sway. Yeah, so all of y'all who pre-ordered that vinyl, it's fucking sounds great. I think we can press that. I think we can. If you've not pre-ordered, hit the link in the description. You can get a pre-order in. You won't get the campaign exclusive stuff, the trading card and all that business, but you will get vinyl. You will get vinyl. People were asking questions, I saw. Is it just me? 2076 said this really is the pinnacle of art. Quite right too. Surf Cypher says one feels there's never really such a flowy, sexy tune as when Akira raps and rhymes himself. Cindy says, is it just me, or does it feel like we can hear more than the previous digital version? Maybe you can, I don't know. 2076 says MEANINGWAVE can save the world. Cindy says, I'm hearing small details I've never heard before. I feel the same way too, Cindy, says Charlotte Wiewel Narkiewicz. Charlotte Wiewel Narkiewicz, that's my wife, hey baby. 2076 says, in the past, Akira has mentioned he has had to remaster clean versions of the album to take out the lo-fi effects. Actually, that was only once, and that was only with one album, and that was JBP Wave Genesis. On JBP Wave Genesis, it had so much degradation and distortion and crackle and samples of tape hiss and vinyl crackle that I had to remaster it to take some of that out so that it would work on the record. Bearing in mind, records have their own crackle and their own hiss. But no such remaster was done for this record. This record, someone asked me the other day on social media, they said, Akira The Don, do you master your own music? And I used to. I used to do my own masters and final mixing and all that. And until this record, this was the first record, I believe, wherein I employed the talents of an individual who has devoted his existence to doing that part of the process, to exclusively doing that part of the process, you know? And this was the first record where I did what I called hi-fi lo-fi, I believe is what I was going for. I was going for a sound, yeah, that one could only describe, I suppose, as hi-fi lo-fi. The idea was for it to have, I guess, some of that warmth and aesthetic of what has come to be called lo-fi, but with a hi-fi production value. There's a lot of tracks in that. There's a lot of like huge, massive sounding guitars and guitar solos and bells and huge layers of vocals and strings and orchestras and stuff of that nature, you know. So that was a big production, a deliberately big production, and I called it, I believe at the time, hi-fi lo-fi. I think that's what I did. So yeah, that's not a remaster. It's actually the same master. The same master that was done whenever this came out. I can't even remember. Was it 2020, 2019? 2020, 2019. Mixed and mastered by James Miller and Akira The Don. James Miller is my final mix and master guy. He's fantastic. He's Australian, you know. But yeah, no different. So the difference you're hearing is the vinyl. What you're hearing is the difference of it being on this physical format and not being a purely digital existing thing. You know, it's gone through a whole bunch of other processes. So there you go. I agree it's a remaster, says the Triode incorrectly. Can anyone else taste it? Sounds very clear and clean, says Shecky. Thanks. 2076 says, which is weird because it's still filtered through digital via the stream. Exactly. So imagine what the actual vinyl IRL sounds like. Isn't that funny? So yeah, it's on vinyl here on this, going into this mixer, going into another mixing over there, then going into this computer, which is then compressing it via stream, sending it to YouTube, which is then compressing it again, sending it back to you. So yeah, it will actually sound better. Could you believe it? Could you believe it will actually sound even better when you own your vinyl? How about that? Sheila says that side had a lot of new ambience I hadn't heard before. Glorious. How about that? It's also worth bearing in mind that many of you will have listened to this as MP3s. Many of you will have listened to it on streaming, which is compressed. If you download the digital bundles, you can get CD quality MP3 downloads, which are much larger and have more detail in them. Similarly, when you download via Bandcamp, you can choose to download in FLAC or IF, which is essentially CD quality. It's a much bigger file and preserves more detail. Most people just think they don't notice stuff like that and can't hear the difference, but actually, like, you can. It's a bit like the red letter media thing, you know, you didn't notice, but your brain did. You know that thing. Matthew says, incredible, thank you for sharing and for the stream. Hey, thank you guys. Mike says, it's tremendous, a real accomplishment, Akira. Thank you. Triode says, I remember when this came out, I was listening to this for the first time on the way to pick up my kid from school. I remember being like, holy shit! Yeah. I wish, I don't like wishing, but yeah, it would be nice to have documentation of the creation of the record and to be able to look at that process, because I can't fucking remember how I did it. I can't remember how I did it. Someone was asking if I played the guitar on, I don't know if it was the music in general or this record. I played some of the guitars on this record. A couple of tracks have got some samples of some guitars like rearranged, and some have got a session musician playing guitars. And some of you in the Discord might have heard at one point I posted one of my audio notes that I send to session musicians, wherein I would be like singing the thing to play, which is a funny process. I actually played all the guitars on the new Alan Watts, and I've actually played all the guitars on all of the stuff with guitars that have come out the past 3 or 4 months. Purely because my favorite session guitarist was unavailable, so I was like, fuck it, I'll do it myself. But anyway, yeah, Francesco played on this record and he did amazing work. Absolutely amazing work on this record. Sheila D says, that was so good! Thank you. Jake says, could you get a work visa to tour in the States? Currently, I'm not allowed in the States because I didn't get vaccinated. You know? I didn't get shanked, so they won't let me in that country. But I don't know, maybe that will change at some point and we'll be able to do that. Long-awaited Meaningwave tour, I suspect a Meaningwave tour will occur. You know? I'd rather be optimistic and wrong than pessimistic and right, you know me. You know me. Elaine Stewart says, music waves look and smell very eloquent. Jeff has joined the channel at level 1. Welcome, Jeff, to level 1. Level 1's good. Level 1, you can go download that Matrix mixtape. You can go download those mixtapes. You can go download all those mixtapes. You know, just that in itself is dope. Aside from the fact that you've now got access to emojis and you've got general clouds. Clouds, how about that? I had to pause my membership. Christmas broke me, said Jeff. Congratulations. Welcome back. Welcome back. Sheila says, I heard a bunch of delicious little bits I hadn't noticed before. How about that? Sif Cypher says, does FLAC work on the phones? Yeah, you can use FLAC on your phone, depending on what you're using to play it, of course. But, yeah, there are players you can use to play FLAC on your phones. FLAC is a file format that contains more information than a low-quality MP3 or, say, a Spotify stream. Or a YouTube stream, for that matter. Yeah. Chad says, so blessed to hear it here first. Blessed to be here. Mike says, I'll ask again. You asked me. I was wondering if Akira could share the state of progress on Meditations Volume 2. State of Meditations Volume 2. Meditations Volume 2 is, what form is it? It's relatively early, I would say. Obviously, the words are, well, no, because it's coming from multiple. The way I transmute it and translate it on my end. Anyway, it's relatively early in the process, but it's relatively high on the list. I don't know if that's helpful. Jeff says, I got the Velvet Lo-Fi Christmas shirt from my brothers this Christmas. It is dope! Congratulations to you. That is dope. Velvet Lo-Fi Christmas shirt. How about that? By the way, 10% off in the store for all of you locked in live for the next 24 hours with the code TEST, all caps, TEST. Get 10% off your order at meaningwave.com. Open up a new tab, go to meaningwave.com, get yourself something nice today. I would say you deserve it. How about that? I would say you deserve it. What up, Lane Stewart says, bringing the fire to some souls. How about that? June Dale says, I failed. By the time I had a machine to download my Jocko bundle, the link was discontinued. What? What, the Jocko bundle that you bought from the store? We'll send you another link. Send us an email. That's just ridiculous. Yeah, just send us an email, wecare@meaningwave.com, or inquiries at meaningwave.com, and we'll get you another link. Horns and guitars are all so nice, says Shecky. Thank you. Cindy just joined the channel at level 2. Hello, Cindy. Just go back. Level 2, you can download the albums as well. How about that? Level 2, you can download that new David Goggins single. And the mixes. And you get emojis. Very nice. This, 2076 is telling me to check out How to Be a Friend from Cicero. I like Cicero. Eddie, if you go Linktree, Akira The Don, there's a link in there. It's also in the Discord, in the Meaningwave submissions or Meaningwave ideas. And you can send me things there. And it goes into a really nice, sexy database, which I check with regularity. You know, the old way of people mentioning things in live chats, me trying to remember them and write them down, was terrible. This is a much better way. So if you have any ideas for me, you can send them via there. The link is in the Discord and in the Linktree. How about that? Yeah, NJ Edmonds says, Akira faced the tyrant, has entered the desert, needs to drink water, and is recasting the structure of being as he fights the promised land. Yeah. Like the most I've spoken. I've been a bit ill this week. I've been at the gym all week. How about that? It sucks. I'm losing all my gains. See how skinny I have become. Disgusting. Jeff says, go buy yourself some of that Meaningwave Velvet Wave Gang. Yeah. Ryan says, got the Rose Meaningwave zipper hoodie in crushed velvet. Puts me in my Rosicrucian vibe. Holy shit. Holy shit, that one's so fire. You got the Rose is one of my favorite designs, Meaningwave Rose. And you got the crushed velvet hoodie zipper. Bloody hell. Make sure you send a photo when that arrives. Make sure you send a photo when that arrives. You know what? Because you've been such a delightful audience. Because you've been such a delightful audience, I'm going to break you off with an exclusive. I'm going to play you something that you've never heard before. I don't know why I do this, but I do. I'm going to play you something brand new. Yo. And some of you might have actually heard this being created.
If this isn't nice, I don't know what is. Music, please.
Yeah.
Akira.
The Don.
Nice.
Now, every lecture I've ever given has included my tribute to my Uncle Alex, my brother, kid brother, who was a graduate of Harvard and a wise man, a distant insurance salesman in Indianapolis. He was childless. But what Uncle Alex found objectionable about so many human beings is that they so seldom noticed it when they were happy. And so we would be sitting under an apple tree, for instance, on a July afternoon drinking lemonade and, talking about this and that, practically buzzy like honeybees. And Uncle Alex would stop everything and say, wait a minute, stop. If this isn't nice, I don't know what is. If this isn't nice, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. I don't know what is. If this isn't nice, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. I don't know what is. And so he would do that again and again, and it was very good advice, and I've taken it up. And I hope that you will take up this habit too, of noticing when things are really awfully nice, and say, if this isn't nice, I don't know what is. And say, if this isn't nice, I don't know what is. If this isn't nice, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. I don't know what is. If this isn't nice, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. I don't know what is. If this isn't nice, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. I don't know what is. If this isn't nice, I don't know what is. I don't know what is. I don't know what is. I don't know what is.
Yeah, there you go. If this is nice, I don't know what is. That's a brand new Akira The Don, Vonnegut. That's going to be out next week, I believe. Yes, it is. That's what it is. That was written on stream.
Nice!
As I recall. Where was I? I think I was in Costa Rica. I think I did a stream in Costa Rica, and I made a track on stream, or started a track on stream, and it was that, wasn't it? I think that's what happened. I don't know if that's still on the channel, available to watch. I don't know if it is. You could go check it and see how they compare. Jeff says, sounds awesome, brother. Thank you very much. Shaky Balva says, nice. Cindy Beatty says, brilliant. Fool Killer says, wave, 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 wave. XX Magic XX says, wave, 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 wave. That's right. Consistency is better than going to how many particular times as 2076. Yeah. So there you go. Sheila said, I said no to the vax too and lost my job. Fucking hell. But wouldn't have it any other way. Adopt and persevere, baby. Give you. Oh dear. What a fucking time to be alive, eh? Yeah, I lost a country, a house, a studio, all sorts of stuff. But then I gained so many things as well. Think of all the things we have gained, brothers and sisters. Ah, yeah. It's a beautiful day to be alive here at the big recorded Beautiful Days to be Alive. Full Killer says the JBP Be a Plumber 5th anniversary stream. What about it? What, is that when I made that song? Really? Huh. Matthew said yes when you showed your mix program adding tracks like layers in Costa Rica. My DAW. My DAW. Yes. In Costa Rica. So that was mobile. See, what else did I make in Costa Rica? I made another song in Costa Rica. Which fucking one was it? I made it on the plane. Oh yeah, the Norm Macdonald one. Of course. Yeah. The Norm Macdonald one. Intuition. That was also made in Costa Rica. It really is wonderful what we can do here in the future, huh? How about that? Here in the future, we can make songs in Costa Rica. We can make songs in Airbnbs in Costa Rica and Mexico and wherever we happen to be. You know what I mean? They can't stop us. And then we can turn them into vinyl that will survive, particularly violent sunspot activity that wipes out hard drives. Nothing's wiping this fucker out, apart from Dragonfire. Cindy says, hey Akira, would working in a regular stream schedule be feasible for you? Lord, no, we miss those days. Loving the length of the muley. I don't know what that means. Muley. What am I thinking? What am I missing here? Loving the length of the muley. Oh, the muley. This muley. Yeah, the muley going crazy, huh? Muley's going crazy. Hey, thanks. I look forward to being in the position to have a regular streaming schedule. Currently, due to the nature of where I am, it's just very small. So like it's quite a faff to move everything around and get things set up for streaming. However, there is something being worked on that will make that less of a faff. That I will talk about soon, So that is the aim, dear Cindy. The aim is to get us to a situation where we can stream with regularity, and not just regularity, but with a quality of production values and greatness and joy and wonder never before seen by humans. You know what I mean? Never before seen by humans. Sheila says, raise your hand if the live streams helped you in the beginning of the lockdowns. I raise my hand. I raised my hand. They did. Being with you all was a wonderful thing and continues to be a wonderful thing whenever it can be done. So thank you for being here today. Today was a delightful experience. I'm very glad the vinyl sounds great. I think we can indeed press go. I think we can indeed press go on the vinyl. Press go on the vinyl. Yes, we can. Jake says, bring back book club. Dune Wave was epic. Yeah, I mean, part of that is the issue that it's actually currently, with my current setup, impossible for me to do a few of those things. They were technology dependent, and that technology is in Texas and is going to cost $10,000 to move to here. So there's the small matter of $10,000 and then room enough for them to be in. So those are things that we need to fix, and then we can do things like book streams and what have you. But anyway, we'll work through that. Thank you all for being here. Sheila says, Akira, how many live streams in a row did you do again? I fucking do not know. I do not know. It was over a year. It was over a year of streaming every day. Anyway, I don't know. But yes, it's been wonderful being here. It's lovely hanging out with you all. We're on the stream. We're on the channels. You can, if you've got questions or what have you, you can hit me up on Twitter. You can hit us up in the Discord. You can send me a message on Instagram or the Telegram. You can send us an email. All that. Just play that again. Join the Discord, Telegram, get notifications of future live streams. There will be more live streams, don't you worry about that.
Nice.
This song will be out next week. The new single with Goggins just came out. What's that noise? I think that's something outside my door. I'm just finishing up the next album. It's fucking insane. Many years in the making, this next album. I was like, holy shit. Holy shit. But yeah, anyway. I'm a bounce. Thank you all for being here. Love to you and your family. God flipping bless. Oh yeah, and that discount will be active till tomorrow for you. Test capitals at checkout, 10% off. MEANINGWAVE.com. Because happiness is a side effect of meaning.